Good morning, hello, and welcome. Happy Tuesday. I think I forgot to Londo Spark subscription with the subscription. Thank you so much for that subscription and 9 months. What are we naming the Twitch baby? Well, I guess we can name it after you, Londo. Also, I realized that I misnamed it yesterday too. I forgot to rename it to Zellage today, and then Tmux today is stream 4. So I forgot that. I'll need to remember to update that later. Okay, so also my preview window is just not working at all. What is Zellage? So Zellage is this thing that you see here. So it is a screen window manager for the CLI. So you can see that I have a window here, here, and behind me too. Hi, Zobi. Want to come say hi? So the window manager means basically I just have different panes where I can have different terminals. They're all separate terminals. So if I type into one, they happen to be in the same directory right now, but I could like cd into that directory here. I could be in a different one over here. So the idea is I could be running code type stuff over here. So like maybe executing, running trunk serve. For example, over here, we could have the actual code in here. This is for Zilbicam when he's here, which he just jumped up. If I move the camera up, will you not just immediately jump down? And then obviously the Brook Circuit thing, which is behind me. So all of those are terminals that I could use, but also now they're a visual representation on my screen of where stuff are. So that's nice too. I could of course switch it around. I set this up so if I exit out of Zellage, I set this up so if I just do this -- layout stream, it opens this all up. So it's perfect. It's oh, now you're lined up. So we can take a look at what this means. We are currently in the layouts folder. So in .config, we have a Zellage folder. Inside of that, we have a config.kdl, which is completely empty. I don't have anything in there right now. And then a layouts folder, and then the layouts is what I can choose to like open up each day. So this is what layouts look like. I decided after playing around with it last night a little bit that I wanted the sort of the help panes. That's what we see up here, where you can see the name of the process, the name of the sort of like the Zellage instance. We can see the tab and that name. I'm gonna turn off the music since we're gonna get too many pretzel rocks right now. And then the controls, like how you do this. I figure I need these for at least a little while to memorize it because it's been a while since I did Vim. Gotta need to remember some of those. And then these are brand new system. If it was Tmux, I probably would be fine, but I've sort of forgotten a lot of that. Oh, now you're too high. All right, so I could rename this tab, for example. So if I go to tab, rename, enter name, this could be like we can call this like Zellage. And then if I wanted a different pane altogether, we could do a Oh no, sorry. If I wanted a different tab, we open up a new tab, we create a new one. That one creates it with this one. Oh, you never learned how to use any terminal multiplexer screen thing, but this one looks nice and helpful. Yeah, so Lord Mitz let us know about this yesterday. It does look really, really amazing. It's apparently written in Rust and is super fast and it's sort of like a modern one. So I think I have the website up. I have the configuration up here. It actually uses a Rust book for its documentation, so that's also nice. So here is the link to Zellage in case you want to check it out yourself. Now, what I would like to do is if I create a new tab to create this, use the same configuration. So, how would I do that? So, if I quit out of you, so I want to go into tab. If I do new, maybe I create a new tab like this, and then I go to session. No, that just detects. Okay, that detaches. You just installed it in WSL and the default seems sane. You like this already? Nice. Yeah, I do like the default. The default of this is pretty nice. I'm hoping like for like programming with a stream, for example, I do like to have those side things. That way I could just have places for my, face cam and Zilby cam. LeClown Foo, hello. It's been a while since you used Yellage. It looks like they've made a lot of progress. Awesome. That's really good to know. Okay, so how would I tell it? So if I want to create a new tab and then use a specific, okay, so I'm guessing that it's when I create a new tab. I bet it's not in this help here. Progress sounds good. Nice to see that's it being actively developed. It sounds like there's several different competitors in the scene. It's not just Tmux that they have to compete against now, but there's a few others that we were informed yesterday about another one called Wes Term. So that's more progress in the space, which heck, I'm all for competitive in that way because we win in the end. All right, so for Zellage, how do I create a new tab but use the same layout? But I want to create a new tab on the fly. I don't want to necessarily have the tab have the tab already there. Okay, so these are configurations to the CLI. So I don't want these, although apparently I can generate some auto completion. That could be nice. Okay, I guess I could create a keyboard layout that just creates a new pane and then runs the. Oh, note these fields are ignored when loading a layout through the new tab action. Creating a tab optionally with a specified tab layout and name. Oh, but that's through CLI. Is there, I mean, that is the documentation. The commands seem to be for the CLI, right? Like not once I'm running it. Key bindings, maybe. No, not a new tab in iTerm terminal, a new tab in Zellage. So one of the things that you can do in Zellage is just have you have one tab now. So this is a tab, and I could do so. I'm here in this tab right here. I can, by the way, I can click on it with my not that one, but I could do Control T to open up this menu. I can create a new tab here with the N keyword. That creates a brand new tab. I can use my mouse to click back and forth between these, but I want to open it and then create this, like have this same general layout, but not with the same stuff. I just want to reapply the same layout that this started with. Essentially, I don't see that as an option when I do new tab, unless it's sync. I don't know what that means. But I think we found the documentation for it. So these are the modes. So you can go full screen with Zellage and have everything that you need. Probably. I mean, obviously, I wouldn't have terminal, but if I were to do this, yeah, I could basically do that. Have full screen. Don't really see anything else. We could still switch over here to Firefox, and then back to here. So couldn't you make a shortcut that runs the command to make a new tab with the layout? I suppose I could. I sort of figured that that would be an option that was already in there, but maybe it's not. Okay, so I could do bind a new tab, but that doesn't give me more information about like how to do the tab, like with a layout. I guess it would be like layout equals shared bindings. Oh, be present in all modes. Okay, so I want the different modes. Okay, so keybinds, normal and pane mode. I want them in pane mode? Oh, the available modes. Tab mode. I want tab mode. So where do I put this? So let's come back to Zellage. I would guess it just goes down here. So we're going to do oh, my tabbing is a little bit off. Why is that double tab? Is that like, that's 8, isn't it? Oh yeah, that's gross. Yash, hello. I'm doing good. I don't think I can do. Okay, let's undo. Let's temporarily set. What is it like? Tab stop. Set tab stop to be 4. Equals 4. There we go. Is this my terminal? There's so many layouts and even a kitty view. Yeah. So no, okay, that didn't work. Is it not tab stop? I am using, so this is called Zellage. It is a window manager for the terminal. It is a competitor with Tmux and Screen, and yeah, I was able to create a little Zilby area for it. He's actually facing the camera kind of right now, so that's nice. A little area for me. Oh, maybe a soft tab if I'm using spaces. I don't know. If I'm going back and forth, that's not okay, but let's do it. Set soft tab stop equals 4. No, that did not do it. What are the is there another thing that I need to do for that? Here I can what is it? It's config config NVim. I think it's just right here because now we have init.lua. Okay, so I have tab stat equals 4. Clearly that's not everything. So we have vim opt soft tab stop equals 4 also. What are you upset about? Undefined global. Let's do NVim NeoVim set tab indent size. When expand tab is set, oh, this is really small. When expand tab is set, indenting is always done using space characters only. I don't think it's spaces. If tab spot goes then insert. I changed. I thought I had dark mode on this browser. Did I lose that? Must have lost it. Oh, shift width. There's also a shift width. Okay. So let's try set shift width equals 4. That's what it is. It's shift width. Okay. And I'm okay with using tabs. Also, Christoph, hello, and thank you for that. So I'm okay with using tabs instead of spaces, because I think that gives me the option of switching back to, like 2 later if I feel that I need to. And also it gives the option of anybody looking online to use whatever size that they want to. I read an interesting article that I think makes a lot of sense, which is tabs are a little bit more accessible to sight impaired than spaces, because then the user gets to, the programmer gets to set what they are. Okay, so let's go back into here and reset, fix that. So we have soft tab stop before, and then vim dot op dot. That was, yeah, you like tabs over spaces for accessibility. Okay, so this was shift width. Shift width equals 4. Okay, so then that should do it now. So if I save you, everything should be what we expect it to be. Okay, so we got this. We got our keybinds, normal pane, and then we want tab. Do any of you who use Vim know a better auto close brackets than I'm using? So right now it does create the auto close brackets. When I hit enter, it doesn't put a space between them, which would be really nice if it did. If it doesn't, that's okay. I can just do that, and it's easy enough. Okay, so these are key bindings available in tab mode. In tab mode, I want to possible actions. I want to create tab. New tab. So it's going to be bind something to new tab. Badly played games. Hello. How are you doing today? Oh, you deliberately turned closing braces off. Okay. I had them, so I had it off to begin with, but I don't know. I like it. I think I like it too much. All good. Excellent. We're doing pretty good. We're experimenting with some terminal setup here. Did I copy that? I don't know if I copied this. I could just copy you. So we want bind. Now, if I go into tab mode, this is n is new. So I wonder, do I want to bind this to be just like new, or do? Oh, that switched to another tab. I forgot I was in tab mode. Okay, come on. I still am in tab mode. There you go. Do I want this to be a different one? So if I go into tab mode, so N is new, X is close, R is rename. So if I do maybe C for clone, okay, so if I replace you with C, and if I want new tab, is it going to be the same as layout equals, I think it's no space. Interesting. Okay. I usually don't need that. New tab, layout is stream, I think. Okay, so I probably need to fully exit out. So let's exit out. What I hear? Exit. Okay, let's do layout stream. Oh, it didn't like that at all. Missing semicolon after a node name. Missing quotations around an argument node. Oh, okay. So first node, argument node. Missing equal sign. I wonder if it needs to be, okay. You're a programming newbie. You just started learning Python, but you heard a lot about Rust. Awesome. Well, welcome to the programming world. It's great to have you here. Python's a great language. I like it a lot. It's is the things that always like hit me was like Python really enforces indentation properly. So like you go to other languages and you see people not doing proper indentation, you're like, what? How can you even live? So I like that about Python as a beginner language because it really enforces that. Okay, so I need a Vim stream and fix this. So you didn't like this at all. Also, I apparently don't have. It stopped asking me for a KDL download, or maybe it never did to begin with. So I don't have any help with this file. Okay, so I wonder if this should be something like this. And then, oh no, it didn't like that at all. Python also has many lovely features and very little in the way of boilerplate and ceremony. The ecosystem is lovely too. Yeah, there's a lot of really good things that you can do with Python. You told it's the best beginner's language. I mean, so it gets really weird, right? Because the best for everything is so relative. Um, is Python the best beginner's language? Sure. Is JavaScript the best beginner's language? Why not? Is Rust the best beginner's language? With eventual tutorials and guides and instruction things, sure, it will be too. Everything might be a best beginner's language. It kind of depends. There's so many it depends in programming. No, I want to Vim you again. Okay, so you didn't like that. Maybe it's the other way around. We do what was this again? It was okay, we bind A. Okay, we bind C, we do that thing. So I'm thinking we bring you, this needs quotes, and then we semicolon you, and we put an equals here. Oh, it didn't like that either. Okay, so I tried you. Unknown layout node. Keep. Oh, okay, maybe it did like that, but now it doesn't like keybinds. Okay. Python just can't settle on a package manager. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's very interesting because some programming languages, the communities don't like to enforce something. Like for example, the creator of Node.js said that one of his biggest regrets with Node was settling on and enforcing like a package manager early on. So that was npm. And now with his new one, it's just like it uses GitHub or whatever you want. Um, Rust uses cargo, so it's enforced from the beginning. But Python is one of those. You can use whatever you want, or use like just what people do. Programming is all nuance. Talking absolutes is often a mistake. Yes, I fully agree with that. Plus, you're training for cybersecurity, so you're told to learn a bit of Python and a bit of Rust. For Python and cybersecurity, that is huge. There are so many good cybersecurity libraries out there that you'll probably end up using. Rust is going to be interesting. It will force you to learn about memory. Memory in cybersecurity is huge. So just learning how that works is going to go a long way, even if you never use Rust for anything real. Um, Yeah, and learning a few languages. There's something interesting that happens to us when we learn like I think it's around the third language. When you learn the third plus language, it you start thinking in like, how do I do this in this one language, and just how do I do this in programming? And then the language doesn't really matter as much, which is when you start seeing people go, languages, they're just like, just choose whatever gets the job done. The job is the most important thing, not the language. It will probably take a while before you get to that point, but that is a point you'll probably get to. Okay, so where do I put key bindings? So you have key binds, but where do you put this? Oh, wait. Key binds. This probably doesn't go into layouts. This probably goes, okay. This probably goes into the other one. So if I vim stream again, let's delete this out of here. So 14. Oh, I want to save you. We'll go up, go to here, and we'll put you in here. Nope, wrong way. I wish like when I did that, it wouldn't unselect V anymore. That would be nice. Okay, so we save you. Let's try this again. Oh, there it goes. Okay, so if I now tab, oh, so it doesn't have the C, but that makes sense. Okay, so if I then do C mode, oh, now C did create a new tab. It just didn't use the same layout. I was really hoping that it would. Wait a second. Did it? Wait. No, okay, it did not. So if I go to tab, C, that opens U. I hit return and I'm in here, but it doesn't do anything else with me. Okay. If I go into pane mode, I don't think I can set, no, frames? Oh, that takes off the frames. That's not what I wanted. What was that? Z for frames. Okay, well this isn't, nope. What happened? Why can't I control D anymore? Control D, there we go. Okay, so that came close. So I bound Z, that gave me new tab, but I feel like it didn't enforce the layout. Okay, so possible actions, layout. Oh, there's no layout in here. How about tab? So close tab, next tab. Beer back, you got a meeting. All right. Thank you for hanging out. And have a good meeting. Let's see. I wonder if it happens after that. I feel like binding and overriding keys. I don't necessarily want to do that. Okay, so bind F. Okay, so these are like just two actions that happen. So I do want to send. Yeah. Including configuration. Oh, you put keybinds in the layout. Oh. Okay, so it goes down here, not inside of there. I think that's where my mistake was. This layout includes a map of panes and UI to open, as well as some keybinds to quickly open new panes with your favorite commands, but that doesn't... So all one would get status. Alt, by the way, is not working for me. Can I go back to the new tab docs? Okay, so I saw that was in the key bindings, possible actions. Here is new tab. Oh, possible arguments, none. Oh, okay, so it doesn't take any arguments. Yeah, I didn't even notice this to begin with. I do tend when I'm streaming to read through things a little bit faster than normal, which means that I miss a lot. Okay, is there a way to apply a layout maybe? Can a key binding execute a shell command? It seems like I can. Yes, it does seem like I can. Somewhere in here there was a execute shell command. Resize, scroll down, script search. Can write characters. That's not right. You could write the shell command, run the CLI with args for a new tab with a layout. Yeah, I probably could. So let's figure what that is first. So commands list sessions kill. Okay, so let's first start with list sessions, which is ls. So if I do, so the only problem about full screen mode is that I can't have documentation and this up at the same time, which is a little bit too bad. So if I do, I want, oh, let's X out of here. So Zellige, ls, there are no active sessions found. So let's open you up, which means now I should be able to do Zellige, ls, safe thought, which is the current one. Okay. Oh, that's it. That's all the commands. Oh, controlling Zellige through the CLI. Okay, Zellige action, new pane. Okay, so I could do Zellige action. And what was that? That was new pane. Is there a help? Oh no, I don't want new pane. I want new tab. New tab with a layout. So then I can do dash layout stream. Oh, sorry. This would be like, I don't know. We're working on the U component library, for example. Name. Oh, sorry. Layout would be stream. Dash N would be YCL. The layout was not found. Stream. There literally is a stream layout right there. I need the file extension too. Usually if I open up, okay, so if I open this up, I can do layout stream like that and it works. That opens up this layout. So if do I need to do something like equals file stream? Okay. That does seem, what is it, KBL? Okay, don't go away. Well, that did it. You're right. I needed the .kbl. Okay. So that created this with the correct layout. That's great. Okay, so next up, I want to Vim. Okay, so when we're in tab mode, I want to. Okay, there was a clean configuration. We can do this. Bind something to run. So it's a run. And that is possible actions. I think there was a run in here. Run. Run the specified command. Required arguments, the command to run, followed by optional arguments. Okay, so that's what I want. Does that mean you need an absolute path if I'm in a different directory? That, well, let's find out. Okay, so we're going to run. Interesting. Okay, so these are the options that I give it. So, okay, I can do the bind A. So we're going to bind C. That's going to be run. And then this will be I'll look in here. We'll do, we just did this. So Zella action tab -L. Okay, so this is going to be action new tab. I wonder if it's okay with this. Stream.kbl. I don't want to necessarily give it a name. I just want to say, hey, give me a new one of these. If I say save, let's write out, quit out of you. I don't know if I need to quit out of Zellige every time to have it read the config, but I'm guessing it will. Could you make it so that when you press C, it new tabs and execs the command at the same time? Might be well off, or it looks like you can use current world directory instead of, yeah, so it sounds like both of those I believe I can do. So I can create like a new pane and then say, hey, in this pane, run this thing. And so in a layout, I can say, okay, I have a layout for working on this project, and this project I know I have to like execute some codes when I first start working on it. So I can just do that. Okay, so let's reopen, do layout stream. We'll go into tab mode, C. Command not found. Action new tab. Also, it created a new pane here. If you're including arguments as part of the command, try including them as args instead. Okay. Also, this lets me know that C is probably something else in tab mode. Oh, that opens up the little window to show me that. Okay, never mind. That's just a little window temporarily. Okay, so here. So run action, new tab. So I think the idea was that each one gets its own quotes around it. So we're going to do action, new tab. We'll try this one next. Okay. So then we'll do open up Zellage, tab mode, C, command not found, action. Wait, did I just copy it and forget to like actually do anything with it? Oops. Oopsies. Ha, I did. Okay, so this was Zellage, new tab. Okay. That's what I wanted to do. Tab mode, create. Okay, found argument new tab, which wasn't expected or isn't valid in this context. So what did I do? We did, oh, I can't, I literally can't, oh, I'm in tab mode, that's why. So Zellage, action, new tab, L, stream, isn't valid in that context. Interesting. Okay, so I can't do that here. It needs to find it. Isn't valid in this context, though. I wonder. I think you need to run Zellage action. Oh, did I forget that also? Okay, let's close that. All of you, come on. Config. Oh yeah, Zellage action. I like almost got it. Okay. Nope. Give me. Okay. Action. New tab. There we go. Okay. Stream. Okay. So tab. Create. No such file directory. Okay. So it can't find the stream. Okay. Good. So then I want to let's come back up to here, do a Vim. So there was a way to set the current working directory. So that's at the end of this, we have brackets. I don't need a semicolon anymore. Okay, so we have current working directory. Current working directory, is that equal or no, it's just space. And so then I want, hopefully I can do this. So dot config, Zellage, layouts with that. Okay. Try this again. Oh, also maybe with the new tab -L in that same quotes, maybe. Okay, let's try this again. So tab, create, see. Well, it's doing nothing. if I do, oh, nothing. Wait, did I crash? Nothing works. I think I crashed it. Well, that, okay, so you're kind of working. Can I create a new, okay, so I can create a new tab in iTerm. Yes, I know. You, I can't like hit escape. I can't select anything. Oh, you're just all, you're just fully upset. Let's, oh, I can't even like control Z to background it. Oh, it doesn't like this at all. Okay, so that's okay. Well, that did not like that. Um, interesting. We can try one more time just to make sure it wasn't a fluke. So we open you up. If I do, yeah, full on freaked out. So go into tab mode. So if I do new, that works as expected. Um, oh yeah, I should probably check to see Zellage ls. Oh yeah, we have a crooked quill is still up and running. So I can do Zellage. I think there's a kill for that. Can I just do kill crooked quill kill session? There we go. Okay, so now if I go open up a new tab, we already know new works. So if I do C, now I'm dead in the water. Okay, so consistently failing here. That is not that is suboptimal. Okay, so perhaps I don't do this in Zellage as a command. that's my guess. I can't even like quit the session out. Okay, so I have to do Zellage kill session. Oh, Zellage ls raspy marble. That brings me back here. Let's probably not here. Let's Ranger, go to config. Okay, so let's remove all these key bindings because I don't think these are helpful right now. I might be able to do a key binding type thing with it. But let's quit out of here. Where do I want to put this? Maybe I'll go to code, Brooks builds. So I had a tmux set up, which we're not going to use anymore, apparently. I can create, let's take a Zellage setup. Get in edit. I'll eventually put this up. We'll create a script in here. So we'll vim new pane. No, new tab. This is H. And just make this a ZSH. Okay, so we want that. Yeah, it could be. I don't know how to put a thing. I'm just gonna do this as like a little shell script, and then maybe I can command that shell script through the command. So I want to do a Zellage, which I already forgot what this was. It was Zellage action new tab. Okay, so I can actually just copy copy you. So Zelage, action, new tab. This is going to be .config, Zelage, layouts, and then we have that stream.kbl. Don't need to give it a name. So if I do this, we chmod plus x, new tab. Let's open up Zelage. Open up stream. Okay, so I can do a / new tab. What, it couldn't find that? No such file directory layout stream.kbl. There isn't there? I mean, yeah, you might be right. Maybe it's like maybe it's like an infinite recursive loop or something like that. It could be one of those things. But why couldn't you find that? You should be able to find it in this. I guess we can vim new tab. Sure. We'll cd into or maybe go to home instead. So let's quote you. We'll go to $home / .config. Zelage stream.kbl. Okay. Okay, that worked. That seemed to have done the job. Now the question is, am I going to have to use that every time? Which I'm not. I don't have a problem with that. I can put that into my .dshrc and just like run that as like, hey, new tab or something like that. Or can I now put that as a command inside of Zelage and have it run the shell script to do it? I'm guessing that the shell script will cause the same exact problem. So I'm kind of more inclined to just update my vimrc. So what was this again? I have new tab here. Okay, so I want new tab inside of here. So we're gonna vim, and we're in Zelage setup. Okay, so I want to vim .cshrc. I'm gonna add an alias for this. So alias new tab equals. Okay. Zilby is full on dreaming right now. I just saw his mouth going like as if he was like staring at a squirrel or something like that. And so that's awesome. Okay. Now I'm distracted. So we want to do this is gonna be code books builds. Oh hi. Sorry if I woke you up. I used your name. Run that. Okay. So now if I run, we're gonna source that again. And so now I can run new tab. Okay, that creates a new tab. And we have time. We can now try to go and cd config Zelage. Okay, so I think we can actually do this as part of layout. So it's a new tab for the stream layout in here. Okay, so, and I might want to also like then change it out to like new stream tab or something like that. But okay, let's open up I think it was. we're going to do this keybinds down here. Okay, so we have keybinds. I think I want this to be in pane mode. Sorry, I keep on saying pane mode. Okay, so we keybinds shared, and I want to go back to keybinds. Was shared one of them? Huh. Shared bindings. There are 3 special node types that can be used when defining key bindings: shared, shared except, or shared among. Oh, I don't want this shared, so I want to do this in tab mode, I believe. Because otherwise I'll just be accidentally creating new things all the time. So I want this in tab mode with capital T. No, not capital T. So tab mode, we want to bind C. We want to run. I already forgot what I called this. Was it over here? It was, yeah, just new underscore tab. So run new tab, and I don't have to pass anything in. Okay, so we quit out of U. Quit all of you. We've already sourced. We'll just do our source again, just in case. We will then run Zillage. Okay, tab mode, create. Command not found, new tab. Oh, it doesn't know. It doesn't know the alias. Out of curiosity, alias. New tab is right here. So it's not really a shell. It's not executing this in the context of a shell. Okay, that's too bad. That is too bad. Could shared be used for layout? It might be able to, but it sounds like shared would be used for different modes. So I could accidentally create like a new tab when I'm in normal mode, like this, or in pane mode and tab mode. So like it's shared across different modes. B4141, hello. I'm doing good. How about you? Okay, so I think we're gonna stay with new tab with this. Also, I'm sorry. Maybe later I'll do that permanently. Okay, so new tab still works here though, right? Yeah, you still work there. I might want to update that. Okay, so let's go code, Brooks builds, Zellage setup, Vim, new tab. I like the idea of then. Oh, how can I do? Can I do a default? I can kind of do a default. So I can say I want layout. You're nothing. So layout is nothing. And then if okay, so if $1, so if $1 what I pass in if that is equal to nothing at all, then I want to set the layout equal to stream, which is actually going to be equal to, yeah, this right here. So stream. Else, no, not elif. Else, I want this to be layout equals $1 fee, and then we're gonna move you. Okay, I know I can go to that. Do you know a way for like after I do a little search to like go inline, I can like just it stops the search across the entire file, so it's not highlighting all this stuff. That'd be nice. And I can do $1 like that. That would be nice. Then I can say, so right and close. We can do. I want new tab. Oh, it didn't work. It didn't. It didn't do the thing. Um, would turn to highlight off after search has. Oh, null would turn to highlight off. Okay, that's nice to know. Oh, that's too bad. So if I do new tab stream, that opens up a new stream tab. I could just try to remember that, and then it will yell at me if I don't have that in there. So if I come back to here, Vim new tab again. So then this, unfortunately, I don't think I can do this quite so easily. We'll just say, oh, it's like there's something in shell scripting for like does not exist, I think. But I don't remember what that is. So we'll just do this. It's I set it to be whatever I want there. So we'll do a new tab stream. And then I can do like a normal one also with like new tab normal or new tab whatever. Then we can create up we can create different ones based upon different like code examples. So maybe I'll just like have these open regardless like stream, we'll just do them for different programming purposes. So that would be nice. So okay, let's take a look at this null thing. So welcome back, Londo. Your sprint is planned. Very nice. Okay, so if I open up you, so the problem is I want to find like let's say I want to go to that $1. So if I search for $1, that takes me there. It is now highlighted permanently, and I have to like either research or we can do null. Where was it? Did I lose it? NOHL, which removes that. That feels it's a lot. That feels a lot. I feel like there should be. Well, okay, I could create a command for that. If I double tap. What does that do? So if I do that, that Oh, is that the same? Is that like repeating the same search? Huh. Interesting. Yeah, I can map a key to it. I'm just trying to figure out like what key do I want to map to it. Um, I could do the opposite key. Okay, we can do backslash instead of forward slash. Sort of like undo the search. That kind of makes sense to me. Let's quit out of here. So let's cd into config config NVim Lua. Okay, so we're gonna set. I want in normal mode. I want this to be that key. You are very unhappy with that. I have to do that. Okay, so then this is going to be. I don't even have buff ops, do I? How does this work? No wonder this. I don't think K has been doing anything. Okay, so then I want you to be. What was this? Colon NOHL. And then carriage return. And then we'll say that this is cancel search so that everything, like nothing is highlighted more. Okay, so close and exit. We'll do another Vim here. Okay, so if I search for like leader, we have that. I go to the first one. Okay, I'm great. I'm happy. Oh, I just pressed backwards once and it cancels. Nice. Excellent. This command, this K here, I don't know what I was trying to do. Oh, that tells me like, okay, what this is. It tells me what it is, which is interesting, but not super helpful. But okay. Oh, you map escape to it. Oh, you know what? Another thing that I've been meaning to map and I keep on forgetting to is exit out of interactive mode. So I want in interactive mode, I want to do what is it? It's just escape like that to enter normal mode. And then what I did in the past when I was working with Vim and VI was I just did that for KK. So if I'm in here, we're like, okay, I want to like add some new stuff. I'm writing some new things. KK, and just drops me out. And KK rarely comes together. I've also seen people use JJ, YY, things like that. Things that rarely go together, and so you can just easily exit out. I do have my caps lock set to escape too, so I can just move my pinky over and tap that. But actually, I was noticing that that's kind of exhausting. I have not tried Helix Editor. No, I haven't. I think. Oh, YY is used to the Yankee line. True. I just use that too. So I think KK is the best one to do. Uh, any key repeated acts on a line. I don't think that K does anything. But I'm using that. JJ I potentially could, but that's actually far away on my keyboard for my finger too. KK is not like I don't hit it quite too often. I don't want to use NN. So I haven't tried a Helix editor. I wouldn't mind trying it. Let me add it to the list here. So let's go to Helix editor and I'll add it into uh, a bookmark. So we have, this is the first other, I guess like we have NeoVim here, but I'll just do a new folder, editors. Let's add in Helix. Save Helix down there. I need to. Okay, NeoVim also goes in editors. So that way now I have in editors, we have our NeoVim stuff, and then eventually we can go, what I plan on doing in the future when I have time to go through and like look at new technologies, I'll just like look at stuff that I'm not familiar with in my bookmarks and just, hey, we're taking a look at that now. So, cool. Oh, K is an up movement. K is an up movement. So, so it's if I'm trying to go up too much, but but I'm only doing this in interactive mode. That's the key, is I'm only doing this in interactive mode. And so like YY, KK, JJ, none of those really matter. It's really about typing. Do I ever use two Ks next to each other in the English language? And it's very rare that I found that I like accidentally exit out. Although apparently I could somehow, if I end a word with a K and then I begin a new word with a K and I do it within a couple milliseconds of each other, that could potentially do that. I have never typed Quokka in Vim. In Vim. What's your keybind to exit insert mode? Right now, KK. So if I come into here, we have KK set here, so I can just type in insert mode, hit KK twice. You see that it writes the first K there because it thinks I'm going to do it. I hit the second K, it undoes that because it realizes I'm running this command, and then exits me out of insert mode. How do I write a comment about the KKK? I do not have any plans to write anything about the KKK. Like, that's why we do this. I'm canceling KKK. It exits, just gone. Goodbye. Okay. That's enough fun stuff. Oh, semicolon might be a good one. That's so the problem that I have is that I'm on the Colmac keyboard. I don't think I have an easy way. Can I show the keyboard viewer? I can. This is my keyboard layout here. I can't make it bigger, sorry. So semicolon is actually, it turns out that moving my pinky is harder than moving my index finger. So KK is a lot easier for me than semicolon or caps lock. Type that in code, you deserve to be kicked out of Vim. Well, fun fact, at one point in time, I wanted to create a linter that was like an unlinter, and it would enforce 3 semicolons at the end of every file, at least in JavaScript, and 3-line indentation. That was the idea. It was you'd install that as an ESLint plugin on somebody that you really want to drive insane, and just add a little line into their config, and then it just switches everything around and it makes them you go insane and hates everything. Okay, so with that all being said and done, it's 8:24. I unfortunately have to go to work. It is also a Tuesday. which means tomorrow I will not be streaming. I have on Wednesdays I usually go into the office, and that means I don't have time to stream in the morning before I do that. Could I swap some semicolons for a Greek question marks? Yeah, probably could. Switch their fonts around. Those things are like hilarious as pranks to do. Just like switch it on their computer so it doesn't switch in real life. How do you type KK in insert mode? Slowly. It actually is possible. So here, take a look. If I go into insert mode, if I type in a K and then I wait a second, I can now type another K. I don't know if you can see it, but it has a little bit of a delay to it now. So that's the negative for this. I haven't run into it in the past. And if you watch my videos, every once in a while I do type KK in VS Code. And that's from the years when I was a sysadmin. I had set this up, and it's just ingrained in me now. So that's also another reason to do it. It's just because I'm so used to it. Okay, so that being said, I have to take off for the day. Mr. Halsey is streaming. Let's go ahead and set up a raid for Mr. Halsey. Do that. Mr. Halsey, if you're not familiar with him, he does a lot of Rust development as well, and he programs in NeoVim as well too. Let me see. I want to actually load up his stream this time before I raid. There's that. I'll mute you for a second. All right. I'll be back on Thursday morning. I think we're mostly set up with this. I don't know how many, like we might do little setup with the setup now, but we're probably gonna jump into the next project / like working on it, which is gonna be a combination of working on a U component library for myself, and then a LMS, a learning management system. So that's gonna be fun. Anyways, I hope that you all have a great rest of your day, and see you next time. Bye.